Hi, my name is Chinjuna. I'm gonna present the main page of the prototype. Here we can see the guest page. You can see the side menu. Here's a login, guide and system setting. If we want to change the language, we can click the system setting. It's come up the appearance at the left, and we can choose the dark theme, light theme or default. Here we can choose language, Bahasa Melayu or English. If we want to choose Bahasa Melayu, then we click it. It will redirect back to the main page with Bahasa Melayu. That's all from system setting. In dashboard, we can choose the self-monitoring dashboard. It will display self-monitoring dashboard that contains consumption information of users. As you can see, there is 4 types of consumption, which are waste, cooking oil, electricity, and water consumption. On the right, there is a statistical chart shows the carbon emission. We can switch to daily, weekly, or monthly chart. Below bar graph, each of the bar represents the different type of the consumption. Here on the right corner, there's a date shows that this chart starts from the 1st of May until 26th of June. We also can see that there is the percentage of the consumption on the bottom of the page. The water 25%, waste 21%, cooking oil 15%, and electricity 39%. That's all self-monitoring dashboard showing the information to the user. After login to the user page, you can see that there are events and activities, help and support. And then we can see the user profile, and you can log out also. Same as the side menu, logout, guide, system setting. Then we can choose the event and activities. It will come out an event activity list, and date show that the event and the date. There are some example event and competition here along with the date. After that, we go to dashboard. In dashboard, we can see there are 3 dashboards. If we choose calendar dashboard, they will come out a calendar, May calendar dashboard. There are 2 events here. With low carbon Iskandar Putri calendar competition, category A1 and A2, and carbon accumulate event. Then we can go to see the previous month. Previous month is no event. Then we can go back to the next month, and then we go to the next month. There's the ending date, indicates the carbon accumulate event end. That's all in calendar dashboard. In dashboard, we can choose the self-monitoring dashboard. It will display self-monitoring dashboard that contains consumption information of users. As you can see, there is 4 types of consumption, which are waste, cooking oil, electricity, and water consumption. On the right, there is a statistical chart shows the carbon emission. We can switch to daily, weekly, or monthly chart. Below bar graph, each of the bar represents the different type of the consumption. Here on the right corner, there's a date shows that this chart starts from the 1st of May until 26th of June. We also can see that there is the percentage of the consumption on the bottom of the page. The water 25%, waste 21%, cooking oil 15%, and electricity 39%. That's all self-monitoring dashboard showing the information to the user.
Hi and Assalamualaikum. My name is Nur Izzati binti Muhammad Saidi, and for this prototype presentation, I will be presenting about the module for document management. So in this module, it consists of two use cases, which is receive online document and downloading carbon report. So I will show you the prototype related to this module. So this is the page for home for admin or MBIP user. So once you go to home, you will see the management, system setting, and hub support. So for my module, we'll be focusing on the management. So when you click on management, it will bring you to another page which has a few functions or features like carbon report, documents, competitions, and events. So first, let's go to carbon report. So basically, the carbon report is, it shows all the report that has been generated by the system itself. So once the competition has ended, the system will generate the report and paste it here. So right now you can see that for June, carbon report is still pending because the month of June is not over yet, so you cannot download it. But the previous month, you can see it is complete and you can download. So once you click on download, it will show that the carbon report has successfully downloaded. Next, we will go to documents. Documents, there are two features, which is e-certificate and online documents. So let's go ahead and click on e-certificate. So for e-certificate is basically uploading the e-certificate template. So the MBIP staff or admin can upload the certificate template. All they need to do is fill in the form, which is insert the e-cert name, e-cert template or design, and then they select the participant data. So basically they select the data from which competition, and they will retrieve the participant data, like for example the name and their identification number, and then just click on submit, and then it will generate, the system will generate those e-certificate and send it to the participants. So basically, for the participant part, once it is submitted, they should receive a notification or an email. So all they need to do is just click on the notification above here, and they will receive a notification that they have received the e-certificate, and then they can just download it from there. Moving on, we will go to the online document. So the online document is like a document, like an email form. So basically the staff or the admin staff just enters the subject and select the recipients. So the recipients is basically the participants that has participated from those competitions. So for example, if I choose low carbon March 2023 competition, the system will retrieve all the user or the email from those participants. So, and then they can just insert the message body, they can insert the image or attach a file and just click on send. Then those participants will receive those emails. Next, for the competition, there are two parts, which is winner and participants. First, let's go to winners. So basically, the winners features is that the system will categorize those winners, the first, second, and third place. So the user can just select which competition they want to see the winners. So for example, if I choose March, the system will show who won the first place, second, and third place. After that, we'll go to participants. So participants basically is a list of participants that has participated in those competition. So if I select April, it will show those participant list, the name, the status, either they are online or offline, and then the date that they joined. And then lastly is event. Basically, the event is just a form to create an event. So the admin just enters the name, the start and end date, so that the system will know when the competition will start and when it will finish or when it is over, and then just enter the description, location, guidelines and rules and just submit. So once it is submitted, the competition or event is created by the system itself. That is all from me. Thank you.
Hello and welcome to my module of the presentation. My module is concerned with the registration and login of the participants and administrators into our LCICMS system. For the participant, they will be propped up with this screen when they first try to log in. If they haven't already registered, they should click on the sign up button, and if they have, they will first fill up their credentials and press on the login button. Let's say that if they haven't registered, they'll click on the sign up button, which will take them to this screen with all the guidelines and regulations. They will go through all the rules from 1 to 9, and once they feel satisfied, they will click continue, which will take them to the registration form. Here, they must fill the name with the correct format and the correct type. If they don't, they will be prompted with an error, and they will be prompted to refill their name. The same thing will be done for the email and password and the phone number. For password, their password should match with the type password. If not, it will prompt an error. If they're a Malaysian citizen, they'll fill out their ICAD number, and if they're an expatriate, they'll fill out their passport number. For this example, let's just say they're a Malaysian citizen. Once they fill this out, it should be in the correct format, or else it will pop up an error. For the address, if the address does not lie within the area that was specified by MBIP to be in the LCICMS affected area, they will be prompted with an error for the address, which says that this area does not encompass the LCICMS system. If they have filled the correct address, they can move on to the next step, which is the phone number, which, as said previously, should be of the correct format. Then they can select their building type and the number of people in their building. Now, if the ICAD number or the password number was unable to be verified, they will be sent back to this screen with further instructions on how to resolve this problem. If not, when they click on sign up, they will be sent back to the login screen, and they'll be signed up/registered for the system. They can fill in their credentials and click on login, which will take them to the home screen. From here, they can press log out, which will log them out of the system. This is the mock-up for the admin login. The admin does not need to register, since that will be done internally by the system manager. All they need to do is take their credentials and fill it out on this page. Once they have filled out the valid credentials, they will click on login, which will take them to the home screen. Once they have done their stuff, they can click on the profile picture, which will pop up a log out button, which they can click, and it will log them out of the system.
I'm Atifa, and I'm going to present few pages regarding the profile and input data. So let's go first with the profile. So to view the profile of admin, you can click here, and then it will redirect to admin profile page. And here are the details of the admin. If the admin want to edit his or her profile, they can click here in profile, and then it will display like this. So they can change only certain details because of the verification matters. So after updating the data, they click update, and then it will go back to the admin profile page. Same goes to the participant page. So click login, and we'll show the user here, and then click user and click profile to view the profile. So here are the user profile. So before this, it is an admin profile. Now it is user profile. And also the same, to edit profile, click here, and then we can change the details here, and then after finish, click update. It will go back to the user profile page. So moving on to the next page, which we take a look on this dashboard. Click here. Okay, so here are the main page of the GIS Geographic Information System dashboard. So to take a look on a more detailed map, to click on the map. So the system will redirect us to this page. So in this page, it displays the average population of the Iskandar Putri, also the carbon footprint index and total waste rate in Iskandar Putri. So this is all of the information displayed in the page. Okay, so next, moving on to the input data page. So it will start from here, and then the participant need to click join to proceed to the event. So here are the guide of the low carbon Iskandar Putri calendar competition. So after reading the rules and regulations, click the continue, and then the user can start entering the data for the first category, which is electricity. And then after finish input the data and upload the proof, they can move to the next category or skip. Also, not just by clicking this button, but can also click the number. So every time you want to move to the next category, just click on the or if you want to jump back to the first one, it also can. But then if after sometimes and then you want to cancel the process, just click cancel. But then the system will give you warning, like you want to proceed or not. And then if no, it will go back to the previous page. But if we click yes, then it will cancel the whole entry, and you can re-enter, so it will go back to the first category, and then just like this. And then after the fourth category, the cooking oil waste, click submit, and the system also will display the warning first to make sure that all data inputs are correct. And then if no, it will go back to the cooking oil page. So if we click yes, the system will display the entry have submitted. So after that, the user can go home back, and the process is done. Okay, that's all from me. Thank you.